The original Ghostbusters movie, the intro scene has got to be one of the greatest intro scenes of all times. If not, it's at least in the top 10, in my opinion. And the Ghostbusters No Ghost logo, that is certainly one of the most recognizable symbols you're ever going to see.
So after the release of Afterlife and the Frozen Empire, my love for the Ghostbusters franchise grew even more. Those were great movies, great additions to the franchise, and I knew I just had to have a Ghostbusters logo for my wall, and not just some plain little flat thing. I wanted an actual 3D ghost coming out of the wall, really cool logo to hang up there in my hobby room. So I got on Cults 3D and I came across this file, link in the description, and started printing it. So let's get
In
after
there,
the
I
build.
took and mixed some UV resin with baby powder to make a thick sludge, and used that to fill in all the bad imperfections that were on the face because I didn't do enough top layers, and then cured it with some UV light. And now I just had a whole lot of sanding to get done. I'm using a foot sander. It's meant for sanding calluses off the bottom of your feet. I picked this up off of Amazon, but I got the idea from a YouTube channel, M&M Prop Shop. She makes some really cool stuff over there. She uses the crap out of these foot sanders all the time, and I gave it a try, and it works really good for getting in and doing fine detail work in areas where other power sanders won't fit. After cleaning all the sanding dust off, I went ahead and took it into my spray booth slash resin printing room and noticed it still had a decent amount of imperfections that I didn't particularly care for, and I didn't want to mix up any more of my UV resin and baby powder sludge. So I grabbed the Bondo spot putty and continued to fix everything to get it to my likings. And of course, after I did that, more sanding. Everybody loves to sand. But at least the 3M spot putty dries pretty quick, and this process didn't take all that long. So now it was time to hit the whole thing with some filler primer to finish hiding up any of them layer lines. Normally I do this with the curtain closed and the exhaust fan running, but I couldn't fit myself and the camera in the room, and I wanted just a quick clip of this. But yeah, after the primer was done, then I got some just plain gloss white, Rust-Oleum gloss white paint, and I painted the entire thing gloss white. All right, so now I painted the outer rim, the eyes, and the mouth black with some Vallejo model paint black, and that stuff's got really good coverage, and didn't take very long to paint that in. But then, because there was so much surface area that needed to be red, I chose to grab this cheap bottle of Crafts paint, and well, that was kind of a mistake because once again, that Crafts paint just has no coverage whatsoever. It took many, many coats before I got it to the opacity that I liked. But, it worked, and I didn't have to waste a half a bottle of my expensive Vallejo stuff. And this is the completed Ghostbusters logo. It looks great up on my hobby room wall. It was a fun, quick little build. Didn't take a whole lot of filament to get done. I hope you like it. If you did, go ahead and like, subscribe, and well, I guess I'll see you next time.